renewable and non-renewable energy sources by Paul Rafala.
An important question I have decided to answer is, what are the renewable and non-renewable energy sources, and how can they affect the environment? A non-renewable energy source is an energy source that cannot be replenished. This is a problem because with the population increasing, more and more fossil fuels are being burned. Some people think a solution to running out of oil is nuclear power, but the problem with that is that it is still dealing with non-renewable sources. For us to use nuclear power, we need uranium, which has to be mined, and we will eventually run out of it. Also, the byproduct from the nuclear plants isn't very useful and is very dangerous, so storing the byproduct is also a major concern. The only good and efficient way of solving this problem is by using renewable sources to create power. Another example of a non-renewable source is coal. Coal is the most abundant form of fossil fuel available on Earth. They were formed by the decay of old plants and animals several centuries ago. Coal is mostly found below the earth and is a major source of fuel for electricity generation as of today. Most power stations require huge reserves of coal to produce electricity. When coal is burnt to produce power, it mixes the carbon with the oxygen and creates carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is one of the gases responsible for global warming. The definition of renewable source is a renewable resource is an organic natural resource which can replenish to overcome usage and consumption either through biological reproduction or other naturally recurring processes. Renewable resources are a part of Earth's natural environment and the larger components of its ecosphere. So in other words, it is basically just something that we will never run out of. A good example of this would be wind. Wind is a good example because it will never stop. But we can use the wind to generate electricity through the use of wind turbines. Wind turbines work because when the wind blows, it spins massive rotors that are connected to a generator. The spinning of the generator is what generates the electricity. Solar power cells convert sunlight into electricity using the energy of speeding photons to create an electrical current within a solar panel. Like I said before, the burning of fossil fuels gives off carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is one of the primary greenhouse gases in the Earth's atmosphere. Greenhouse gases cause global warming because in the atmosphere they trap all the heat from the Earth so it cannot escape. The greenhouse effect is causing Earth's surface to warm up. There are many different options to generate electricity without burning fossil fuels. An example of a way to generate electricity is a hydropower plant. The way it works is simple. Water from a reservoir will flow through a control gate and then through a penstock. At the end of the penstock there is a turbine. The flowing water will spin the turbine, creating electricity in the generator. The electricity will go into the transformer and then through the power lines to a designated location. The water that was used to generate the electricity then flows back into the stream or river unharmed. Using renewable energy sources will not eliminate global warming. It will just slow down the rate of it so it will not be as fast as it is right now.
The end.